Hey guys, this is going to be my March rewind video where I show you the books that I read in March and my April TBR to show you what books I'm going to read in April. But for some reason I thought it would be a good idea to film this with less than an hour left until Mass, Holy Thursday Mass, so at least that means that I'll probably do this quicker than normal and hopefully we'll end up with a shorter video. So out of the 5 books that I said I was going to try and read in March, in my March TBR, I managed to read 3, and one of those I'm not technically done with yet, which wasn't that good. I'm currently 1 book behind on my Goodreads reading challenge, but I should finish the book I'm reading tonight, and so that will get me caught up on that. So yeah, the 3 books I read in March. Dog's barking. The first book that I read in March was The Complete Idiot's Guide to Digital Video by Carl Bardosh. I think I'm saying his last name right. I gave this 5 out of 5 stars. I think it's a really good book if you really want to go into filmmaking. A lot of it is like for people who are really serious about filmmaking, and I got it because I make these videos. And there wasn't quite as much for me because a lot of the stuff involves getting equipment that's like a really big investment, and I'm a poor college student, so yeah, but some really interesting stuff in here, especially if you're really interested in going into filmmaking. Kindle's about to go dead, so let's hope it stays for this video, but the only other book I've actually managed to like completely read this month so far, okay, you can close, is The Reluctant King by Rachel Higginson, and this is where this video can get long. I gave this 5 out of 5 stars. For those of you who don't know, it's the 5th book in the Star-Crossed series by Rachel Higginson. The first 4 books have the main character of Eden, and this book wasn't supposed to be part of the series. She decided to write it later, but the main character is Eden's twin brother, Avalon, and so it's kind of like it takes place a few years after the first 4 books, and I was so excited for it, and it was amazing. It completely lived up to my expectations, and I loved it. I kind of missed having Eden as a main character, but Avalon is amazing as well, and I just loved everything about that book. It was amazing. It felt, having Avalon is so different from Eden, and having him as a main character made the book very different than the first 4 Star-Crossed books, but just as amazing, and I kind of missed having Eden as the main character, and her story, and like I don't want to say who she ends up with in the books because that ruins the first 4 books, but the romance in there, I kind of missed having it, but the romance in these books is just, or this book, assuming there's going to be more because there's kind of like a cliffhanger, but it's just all amazing, and I really, really, really recommend the Star-Crossed series by Rachel Higginson. The book that I'm reading right now is Wedge's Gamble by Michael A. Stackpole, which is the 2nd book in the X-Wing series. As you can tell, it's a Star Wars book. I have 1 chapter left, and I'm most definitely going to finish it tonight. And unless something in this last chapter happens to really make me change my mind, it's going to get 4 out of 5 stars. I really like these books. They're the first Star Wars books that I've read, even though I've wanted to read Star Wars books for a really long time, and I just really, really love them. So yeah, it's really interesting, and I think I'm liking this one even better than the first one, so there should be a review of this soon since I'll finish it tonight, but I'm almost positive it's going to get 4 out of 5 stars. And now on to the 5 books that I plan on reading in April. The first one is Vampire's Rule by Casey Blake, which is the first book in the Rules series by her, and I've read her Witch's Game series, I think is what it's called. I've read those books, and I really like them, so I'm really looking forward to this series. So that'll be the first book I read. The next book is A Novel Approach to Writing, Lights, Camera, Fiction, A Movie Lover's Guide to Writing a Novel by Alfie Thompson, and I think this will be really interesting. I love writing, and so books about writing are always awesome, and this one uses movies to like talk about writing, and I think that'll be really cool, so I'm really looking forward to reading that. And then after that, I plan on reading Werewolves Rule by Casey Blake. This is the sequel to Vampire's Rule, so I'll get both of those out at the same time. I have the 3rd book in the series too, but I don't think I'm going to read, well, maybe. So I'll get both of those in this month. The 4th book I hope to read in April is The Krytos Trap, I don't even know if I'm saying that right, by Michael A. Stackpole, which is the other X-Wing book, so getting like further into the series. Apparently I'm going to be reading a lot of series this month. And the 5th book that I'm hoping to read this month is Shifter's Rule by Casey Blake, which is the 3rd book in the Rules series, so hopefully I'll get all of those in this month, although with my record of only reading 3 books in the past 2 months, I doubt that'll happen. But I have bought it on Amazon, but my Kindle is about to go dead, and it's not connected to the Wi-Fi, so I can't show you the cover, but hopefully I'll get all 5 of those books read and have that series done and everything, but who knows, because the first week, the second week of March, first full week of March, or whatever, I don't know, is my finals, or May, not March, May is my finals, and so I don't know how April's going to go. Hopefully I can get all 5 of these books read. I'm not really going to count on it. Like I said, in the last few months I've only read 3 books, but May, obviously I get out of school for the summer, and so hopefully I'll get a lot of reading done. But yeah, so that is what I read in March and what I'm hoping to read in April, and I will see you guys later.